Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today we will be adding an image into Oracle VirtualBox machine. So let us open this machine and then we need to create a new image. So I will do new. In the new I can just give the name of the image Ubuntu, and then I will select what is type of it. It's a Linux, and then Ubuntu as a 64-bit and to take, and I will go to the next. And in the next I will be giving how much RAM size I want it to allocate. Right now it is almost 1 GB allocation, so I can make it approximately 2 GB of allocation for my image. Then I go to next, and in next there are options like you want to create a hard disk or you want to use the existing hard disk file. So I have already downloaded this Ubuntu file. This is the VDI file which is available. If you do a Google and you try to download this VDI file from Ubuntu website, you can download this VDI file. So the prerequisite for this is you should be having the VDI file. So you take the VDI file from the location which we have selected earlier, and then you just create. So once you create that, so the new image gets created, from the VDI file, and now when you click on to start, this image will start booting up. So let's wait for a sec to slowly boot up. So now as you can see, there's a separate window comes up for the Ubuntu. So the image is getting booting up. So it's booting up. It may take a little bit of while to completely come up. So it's taking time. So I think within few more seconds it should be up. Yeah. So now you can see the Ubuntu image is up. Now you have to log into to this Ubuntu image using the Ubuntu user. The default user is Ubuntu. So once you do Ubuntu, you will get inside this machine. So it's a virtual machine for you now. So let's wait for a couple of seconds again. The performance of the system depends upon person to person. So in my system, I'm using 6 GB of RAM, and I have allocated 2 GB RAM to Ubuntu. So for example, you have more RAM, and if you specify, 4 GB RAM to this machine, then you will expect little bit, faster response. So now you can see the Ubuntu machine is up and running. So I can log in inside the Ubuntu machine. So if you want to see, I can open into the application. So this is the dots, 9 dots. So to click on 9 dots, when you click on 9 dots, you will see all the applications are coming up with a few. And if you want to see the connectivity with your, internet is working or not, you can click any of the browser. So here we have, by default, Firefox available. So just click on it. So once the Firefox opens up, we can try to run few URLs, to see that things are working or not. Okay, so now it's opened up. As I said, it's little slow. So I will be opening up few URLs. So let me open google.com and see if the google.com opens up. And then I can right click and open it with a new tab. Facebook, I can open it with a new tab so I can see the things are working fine or not with this. So here you can see the network, it is showing up. The network connectivity is up. So ideally, this URL should work and it should open up. I can see there is transferring data, so it looks like the URL is working and it is trying to transfer the data between the facebook.com. Similarly, yeah, the facebook.com has come up. Similarly with the youtube.com, the data is being transferring between my machine and to the YouTube server. So yes, I can see that things are working, but it is little slow because of the allocation of the RAM which we have given is very low here. Ideally, you can go with 4 GB of RAM. So I will wait. So it will come and you can see in google.com as well. So google.com has also loaded up. So this confirms that the internet connectivity is running fine. And if you are good with the backend commands and backend functionality, then you should open the terminal and you should run few commands to check whether the things are good or not. So again, you have to click onto this nine dots. So when you click onto the nine dots, here you need to search for the terminal. So you will get terminal. So here is the terminal for you. So click the terminal here. So youtube.com is also opening here. Okay, it got opened now. So I will close this window. Yeah. So now we can we can see the few commands whether things are working. So I can write ifconfig -a, which gives me the IP which has been connected. Okay. So I have got one IP here. Okay. So this is one IP which has been allocated to my internet port, and I will try to do dig google.com to see whether the DNS server is able to fetch the data for google.com. So I can see the DNS server can fetch the data from google.com and I got the DNS IP. And finally I can ping google.com to see whether the internet connectivity is through. So I can see I did ping google.com, so I'm getting the response from the Google. So here we have confirmed that we have got an IP allocated to the machine. Second, we have seen that we have a DNS connectivity. Okay, when I do dig, I can see the DNS resolution happens and IP is being resolved out of the host name. And when I do ping, then that particular machine is able to communicate with the public IP address. So there you go. So now you have your machine up and running. So you can install any of your application in this machine and you can keep going. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.